All right, let's get straight to the point. In this episode, I'm going to show you how you could make money in this bear market. In crypto, of course. So, before I begin, ladies and gents, this is your host, Rebel. And if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and turn on the notification so whenever I go live or release a video, you'll be the first one to get it. All right, so recently I took a survey, well, a poll. I kind of closed it. I had it on where I actually asked people, well, the audience, what kind of time slots worked for them, because I plan on going live. I plan on doing it on a daily basis, constantly. Okay, so 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard and 9 to 10 around those area, right? Seems like people are active during the daytime. So I plan on going live pretty soon, and once I start, I'll do it on a daily basis. Okay, just something I want to practice, get used to, and yeah, you get the point. All right, so let's not waste much time. And whatever I'm gonna tell you right now, take it with a grain of salt. Some of the methods I'm gonna give you, high risk. Okay, and friendly advice: if you can avoid crypto at this moment, do so. If you have something going on, daily life, 9 to 5 hustle, your grind, your business, side hustles, whatever it is, do that. Focus on it. If it's working for you, stay there. However, if you're a professional trader, that's a total different story. But if you want to learn this space and want to experiment, want to get your hands dirty, I'm going to give you some methods. Okay, I'm not following every single thing aggressively because I've mentioned previously that I do a couple of stuff day-to-day basis, but crypto is a big part of my life, and I'm not only a content creator, but I also trade and invest to some extent, get wrecked a lot. And that's why I'm here, and I can tell you what works, what don't, based on my experiment. All right, so take it from a pleb who have actually done stuff, played around in the DeFi Ponzi land and a hell lot of stuff in the past whole year, and literally documented every single thing. Okay, so feel free to check out the videos, whichever is relevant, and I hope you find them useful. All right, so let's begin. All right, the first method, day trading, of course, right? So I do this once a while, not aggressively, but it works. And right now it's choppy, the market, of course, but there are some coins. So here's how I do my picks and do my trades. Okay, a lot of people talk about TAs, and I don't follow any of those when it comes to day trading and all that. Literally, maybe if I was doing in millions or big amount, but for now, not really. Okay, and another thing, an important thing, forget about three is fine. Anything over 5x, okay, 6 to 10x or 20, 100x, forget about it, dude. Just big too greedy, man. Okay, it doesn't work that way, and yeah, it sucks. If you're putting $1,000, if you get a 2x on 1,000, you're getting $2,000. That's decent. But if you're putting $10 or $100, you get a 2x. It's not so good. Well, it doesn't look so lucrative. You get the point? Not so juicy. So when you're playing small, it's hard to make a lot of money. I understand the point, and that's the reason people look for 100x's, which is difficult. Okay, the methods I'm giving you, unless you're into leverage, which I'm gonna come into in a bit, high risk, high reward, but again, crazy risky. Okay, so the day trading part, all right, I mentioned about RSR, I mentioned about Chainlink and some of the other projects that actually are pumping and dumping, meaning the trend. I'm just follow the trend. Okay, get on KuCoin, and I like KuCoin for multiple reasons in the United States, and although it has some limits when it comes to leverage, I don't play with leverage much, but I'll show you a few things, and it has some limit, but at this moment it works out for me. All right, there's of course FTX US, and also MEXC Global, which I'm gonna talk about soon for leverage. Okay, all right, so over here the main reason I use it because it's clean interface, and You can set limits. All right. So RSR, Chainlink, Matic, they're also a decent long-term hold, but however, very decent for swinging. All right. So if you could flip, for example, this was sub 3 cents, of course, that nobody could predict the bottom. But even if you look at the pumps, all right, you could easy 2x on an RSR or Matic. Matic, well, recently it was at 31, and now it's, well, if it goes to 60 cents, which I don't know, well, that would be a close to 2x, right? But there are a lot of micro tokens, I'm sure, which you need to dig into this. If you go to the if you go to USD or whatever, you'll see hundreds of tokens, thousands. All right, just filter. Look at the ones that are pumping. Figure out why they're pumping. All right. If I go to like UNB Gold, I want to know. Okay, this is new. Well token. So this is obviously clear pump and dump here. All right, but some of the new tokens might do well because a lot of people will offload, and then you could probably pick up bottom or whatever, and then wait for a pump, and then do your part, take profits. Okay, so target 2x, 3x. Okay, if you see decent scope, because you rather get a 2x on a decent project, right, which is like more, well, safer, so called. I mean, everything in crypto is crazy risky, but RSR or Matic is more safer than probably Zwell token, which is totally unknown, right? So rather get a 2x on a Matic or RSR instead of trying to chase some crazy new trend or whatever. Get the point? So yeah, that's day trading, literally. So if I put about $2,000 or even 10,000, if you play decently big, you get bigger returns. That's how it works. If you're putting $10 or $100, it's very difficult on a daily basis. Okay, but again, you have to, once you start playing for quite some time, you get used to it, and once you lose a little money and more money, then you become fearless. Okay, so that's how I do my day trading. All right, and second, another one I mentioned about EVMOS, right? And of course, EVMOS is just one of a kind. I don't have hundreds of examples like EVMOS, but Juno could be another one. Why? Because Juno is also sitting at 91 APR, which is pretty decent. And unfortunately, I can't tell you the bottom here. If you look at the chart with Juno. So if you look at the dip, 216, it's not significantly high, but you get the point. With a decent APR, I cannot tell you for every single tokens on any ecosystem. You have seen what happened in the Finance and all this craziness. All right, if there are insiders controlling the whole ecosystem, you cannot win. Matter of fact, I have a video coming. Since I'm talking about that, I want to mention this real quick. The end of Finance. A lot of you might be new to my channel who have no idea, but maybe check out some of the videos. Maybe this one, MMF is bad, explains everything. All right. So you might be asking, hey, so what happened? What about the farms? What about the farms and MMF Finance and all those Savannah, whatever? You can make money here. I'm coming to this. I'm not gonna trust the farming aspect, the features here anymore. I'm done. However, you could day trade. You could swing. You could swing some MMF tokens. Why not? If it makes money, why not? But it's risky because if there are insiders controlling, they know exactly what's happening, when it's coming. It's hard to win. That's a problem. However, when it comes to, well, Juno, the whale is out probably right now. It's at a decent range. This is what I'm doing personally. Juno and EVMOS. There are several others which give you way higher APR right now, but I don't think they're on that level. Really risky. So for me personally, EVMOS, okay, and Juno. So EVMOS, I've created a video on this very recently, bullish 6 days ago, and I've mentioned about altcoins I'm buying yesterday. Check it out. I mentioned EVMOS. It was pretty much 160 cents, 170 cents, and right now it's trading at $2.10, which is very decent. And you might be wondering, hold on, what do you mean by decent? It's up by 40 cents. Yeah, So let me tell you this. Yes, if it goes up by another 40 cents, that's a dollar. Okay. So imagine what happens if it goes by a dollar and if you have significant amount. If you have 5,000, 10,000 Eve Moss. Exactly. So this is what I did yesterday. But then if you don't realize profits, it's just gone, right? You never know, because if the whole thing drops, it's worthless. I'm just saying. Well, it's not worthless, but my point would be invalid. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if you see this APR, it's still decent. Okay, if it was 100, still decent. If it was 10, 5, maybe I wouldn't be interested, but it makes me money right now. What I mean by that, I put about $10,000 yesterday, and if you do the math, it's sitting at 12,000 something. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I haven't claimed because, again, the epoch time is 2 hours. So $10,000 at a 689 person, yeah, whatever that gives you. Okay, so what you can do, because Eve Moss, again, it went up, which is decent. It's a gamble. The crypto is gambling. It's, come on, let's not pretend. All right, but Eve Moss has a chance. I feel good about Eve Moss. I mentioned about it, right? So in 2 hours, what I can do, I don't know. Once I get the reward, because I haven't paid attention, I haven't been claiming, right? I've been doing this very recently, all right? One of the examples. So I probably will compound, or I actually plan on taking profits. This is what you're gonna do, or I'm doing it. Lesson learned. Guess what? From all the Ponzi-nomical land. Okay, so take profits. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna compound as well. And there's a Restake app, I believe, which actually auto compounds for you. So you could also do that if you want to just keep auto compounding until a certain APR, and then you could wait for the bull run or whatever, and then you could cash out. That could be good move. Could be. I'm just saying could be. All right. Or you could just take profits every other day and then keep compounding. Right? So why I'm saying this, because if I put 10,000 and I get 12,000 and I can take 2,000 today out, so that's the way you play it. You get the point? That's how you profit or take out profit. All right. So this might not work, will not work. I wouldn't say might not work. Probably will not work for any of these Ponzi-nomical farms. It's not the same. Okay, this is totally different ecosystem, Juno and their blockchain. Let's not even talk about this. All right, so now let's come to this one instead of wasting time. All right, so I've shown you the day trading on KuCoin. Okay, total basic. There's some advanced stuff, but total basic. Second, I showed you this Eve Moss staking trading. All right, even think about this. The all-time high was $6, I think so, and recently it was $3 something. Even if it goes to $1.60, I'll be fine, because that was my kind of average, I guess, right? So yeah, let's see how it plays, and I'll let you know. Okay, and then Juno, plan on doing the same, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know later. I can't exactly tell you every single thing, because then the whole thing's not gonna work. All right, but I'll tell you, I'll be very transparent as usual. Okay, so let's talk about farms right now, since I mentioned. Okay, but before that, I want to show you a quick thing, difference, right? Just look at this. The tokens here: MMF, MMO, MEDF, SVN, MShare, MAD, all shit tokens. MUSD, Burrow, dude, centralized garbage. Okay, right? Over here, VVS, of course, hate the price, whatever, doesn't matter. But check this out. I could use VVS to buy Atom. That's what I did. I used VVS to buy Atom, transfer, bridge over to Cosmos System, and then get more Eve Moss. So you can actually use VVS to get into all these things. All right. However, MMF is centralized just to feed into the inside traders. Yeah, that's how it is. However, you want to make money? Yeah, sure. Let's see. Let's see how we can do it. Am I doing it? Yes. Every once in a while I'm swinging. But I can't tell you every single day that I'm doing this and that, because there are insiders who probably watch my stuff and they will counterplay and screw up. You get the point? So it's a dirty world, disgusting. But I don't have any inside information. I'm just playing. I'm being woke, trying to pay attention. There's a huge difference. All right. So check this out. MShare and MTT and MAD. Unless you have a lot of money to burn, maybe I would try SVN and all, but it's not much of a gain unless you have millions of dollars or whatever. Okay? Because the price movement, it's tough. And on top, if you look at the liquidity, people don't understand this. When they look at this 24-hour period, oh my god, this is up by 50%. Dude, come on. Do you even understand what's happening? And first of all, check out the liquidity of the field. Here, 230K. Dude, that's how much liquidity in this pool for MAD tokens. Each tree gives you one MAD token, which is about $1.29 right now. So even $1,000 in this ecosystem is going to pump the price up. You get the point? So if you want to play, yes, imagine this. But now it's hard because they're insiders. So still, if you want to get your hands dirty, want to gamble, you could. If you purchase 50 cents, right? That was 18 June, very recently. Again, it's going to dump. It's going to happen. If you can catch the dump at a decent, you know, you can time, but if you can catch it, just let's assume. Then, but you have to buy a significant amount. You can't just buy 10, 20. You have to buy thousands of them. All right. So if you're buying at $1, it goes to $2. That's a 2x. Your $1,000 is now $2,000. Yes, that's how you do it. You put 5,000, you take out 10,000. That's how you do it. You put 5,000, you take out 8,000. Yeah, that's how you do it. You don't wait for 5,000 to be $1 million. No, failure. That doesn't work. It's rare at this moment. No, and especially when you're playing in Ponzi farms, and especially when manipulation and insider traders. Oh my god, dude, you gotta be extra careful. You get the point? So MAD, MTT, and MShare are the only ones. Well, I wouldn't mind flipping. You get the point? Because the price movement is very decent. Look at this. Why? Because the liquidity is pretty bad, which is very high risk, puts it at a high risk. But if you play it according to, well, you get the point. Why did it pump? Well, insiders, developers know. They also don't want this ecosystem to die, and they have to show that this is still alive, right? So put some pump because they have this extra DAO money, they call it, right? Reserve. So pump it, bring in some retail suckers. Let's do it. All right. It's a Ponzi-lomical survival. Listen, survival of the fittest. Okay. Somebody has to lose. I just hope it's not you or me or other good guys. The bad guys already drained like billions. Did you see what happened? The entire man. I'm just making this all about MF ecosystem, which is disgusting. Yeah. Oh my god. Forget about this. But yeah, I had to show this because since a lot of people might question, hey, you're talking about EVMOS staking, why not MMF? Well, EVMOS, Juno, they have a purpose. And again, another thing to note, this is 14 days period, which is decent enough. Juno is like 21, but that's not the only thing. One side is staking. There's no impermanent loss. But over here, when you're putting farms, oh my god, that's risky. Yeah. And these are valueless, shitless tokens. No utility, literally. So you have to be very careful. You can make money if you buy in earlier and exit earlier than the whales, then you can make money. But if not, you're wrecked. Okay? So it's 20 minutes already. I'm going to keep it to just 22 or 25 max. All right? So I mentioned day trading, KuCoin and all that, right? Then EVMOS, you can take profit, right? One day you can take profit on an atom, then convert that atom to USDT or USDC, and then again bridge it over to Chronos and take it through your bank account. You could do that. Okay. And then I also mentioned about the farms. Okay. Here, if I bought it at 721 MTT, sell it right here, 12 right here. But again, you didn't know the dump. So there are people who are waiting, who know what's happening, and they're doing this exactly what I just said. They're swinging. Some are swinging based on inside information. Some are just actually playing smart. So I hope if you play smart, don't play dirty. because that's not cool. All right. So yeah, you can see crazy buy sale orders. Just check it out. 462 buys, crazy sales. There are a lot of tiny sales and decent huge buys. And of course, there's a game plan. I mean, people are not just doing this for fun, right? Nobody wants to lose money. You get the point? So M share, MTT, MAD. If I wanted to swing, these three would be on my list because it's decent. M share, if you bought it at, look, check this out, $100, sell it at 200 or 170. Yeah. Although you can catch the top and bottom, but that's what I'm saying. You have to be very alert. All right. And you have to play at least $1,000 or more to understand the gain here. Okay. Very high risk though. Okay. So that's out. Now comes the last part, which is the leverage trading. This is the highest risk, which I don't suggest people play around. But here's an example I'm going to show you real quick. All right. See what he, let me see if I can give you a full screen. Okay. This is KuCoin. KuCoin is the, well, I believe KuCoin, then KuCoin allows you to do leverage, but only 5x. If you're in the United States, you can't go over 5x. That's a max. Yeah, that's a downside. But however, MEXC, it's insane. MEXC allows you, well, that's crazy. 100x's, 120. Would never suggest to go over, even if you're disciplined and you are professional and you understand, man, 20x is good maybe, but going below, above that, you see the whole thing turns, gets high risk. All right, so I haven't played with MEXC yet, but I plan on trying. Okay, with small amount, play around with this, because that's how I learn. That's how I enjoy doing and learning, by experimenting. Okay, so I'm gonna play with leverage, shorting and longing, but this is an example right here that you can see that I'm shorting sand. Do not follow. This is just test account. Do not follow what I'm doing here. I just want to see what's up, right? Because this is fun. The brawling game, long short ratio, right? It's really clean. So I started shorting about, I don't know, just recently. So you can see the liquidation price is $1.14, right? And this was, oh, there you go. This was an entry price. So this is for the complete noobs. This is how you short and long. Basically bet on a company that's going to go down. Yeah. Well, it's not the stock, but the crypto side. And it's crazy, the fluctuation, the volatility. And this is only 5x leverage. So imagine people that are playing with 10x, 20x, 100x's. Insanity. Yeah, you get liquidated real quick. So basically, if the price reaches this, I'll lose all my money. You get the point? If the price goes to this, $1.14, I lose all my money. That money is this much, whatever that I have in the pool. All right. So, but if it goes down, I'm gonna make some money because I'm betting on it to go down. Is that point? And you could do this with a lot of other stuff, BTC, ETH, Perpetual, and a lot of other tokens. Imagine the guy or those insider or whoever shorted Luna just before the crash. Oh my God, insane, right? Oh, whoever they were. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Okay. This is the highest risk reward, which if you want to play, just start small. You have to have discipline. I don't suggest and all that. But yeah, I'm not here to tell you what to do. If you want to make a lot of money and learn, it's a winner's world, man. Dog eats dog's world. So we got to do it. Okay. So that's all I got for you. If you have any questions, let me know. No hate for anybody. Only love. Yeah, hate for the bad guys. But yeah, take it easy and let me know what kind of other strategies you're using, how you're making money in this bear market, how you're coping, and I'll see you in the next video. Rebel over and out.